Namaskar, I am Kundan. As you know, in the last class, we have covered the rules of how we pronounce a certain, alphabets and its combination. But we have not seen the rules that govern these, sounds and its impact on how it is, whether it is short or long, or what is the change in the sound. Yeah, so in this class, we will basically look into these two aspects, and then we will start reading the text. Okay, so for example, I can say here you can see in the list, right, and there are several alphabets and its combination. And one by one, we will see the rules that govern whether it is in the middle or at the end or in the beginning, and what is the change or impact on its sound. Yeah, so let's start building on this. Yeah. All right, let me open my Word document and we will get going. All right. So here, as you saw, that first letter that we are today going to see is B. Yeah. So if it is in the end, okay, if this word exists at the end of this alphabet exists at the end of the word, then how the change will happen. For example, let's take first 3, 4 word. Okay, ab, the op, okay, or the deep, and let's take one more. Okay, leap. Yeah. So here you can see that this bay comes at the end. Okay, so now when you see that in any German word, the bay comes at the end, so generally the sound changes to b becomes pay. Okay, so now I will read this as up, up, deep, leap. Okay, so likewise we have to see this change, and this is very important. You have to see the sound, how it changes. Okay, but if suppose this is not at the end, okay, this can be either in the beginning or in the middle, then it remains as it is. For example, let's take the word as ban. Okay, or we can also say brooder. Okay, the ban is like railway. Okay, rail. Yeah, and brooder is in English brother. Okay, brother. So now this remains as b sound. Okay, it doesn't change. Okay, here you can see in the beginning it is. Okay, so it is ban, and this is buddha. Okay, so no change you can say here. Okay, now next letter that we had, I think it was day. I will just remove this from here, and yeah, so day, if it comes at the end, so what is the impact? This changes to day. We will see that how. Let's take one very simple word, that's und. I have already told the meaning of und, that is and in English. So here this should be ideally und, but this is not und. This becomes t. The sound comes t, und. Okay, und. Yeah. Another example we can say kind. Yeah. So you will hear that it's kind. Yeah, kind. Not always kind. Okay, it's kind because it comes at the end, right? Or one more. Okay, geld. Yeah, so geld is money. Okay, and the sound, because it's coming at the end of the word, so it changes to t. So the sound comes t. So geld. Yeah, hund. Have you seen hund? Yeah, here. Okay, no, right? So hund is nothing but dog. Yeah, the sound of day here is not like hund. It is hund. Yeah, hund. So when minutely you observe and hear this, Germans will never say this like hund. Okay, it will be like hund. Yeah, hund. So these things you have to keep in mind in order to speak properly. And let's move quickly to the next one, which is also very important, and this is gay. Yeah, so the most simple word that I can think of in German is this. Okay, the meaning of this is day. So the G changes here to ka. Okay, so this sounds like this, you see, duck. This is like otherwise we will read it like as tag. Okay, but this is not tag, this is tag. So you would have heard guten tag. Yeah, guten tag, but in the beginning people will say guten tag. Okay, but that's not correct, it should be guten tag. Tag sound should come like ka, ka. Okay, ka in German. So these are minute, you can say, differences, but sometimes you will not be able to make out whether it is dark or dark. But slowly, you will hear more and more. Then you will realize, yeah, this is ka. So if you say tag and all, then also people will understand, but it doesn't sound natural, okay, to them. Yeah. All right, then if the same gay is in the middle, okay, so how the sound will be, yeah? So it is same almost, yeah? So for example, let me take one verb that is given, yeah? Given to give, yeah? Given is to give, yeah? And this is same, okay? And that's about gay. And now let's take another one, another very important combination. This is like in English IG, but in German IG, and the sound changes drastically when this is at the end. Okay, this becomes how do I say that? Okay, is. Okay, for example, in English, if you write, then the sound come like is. Okay, is. And let's take a few example here. Okay, the most simple one I can think of is Canis. Canis, yeah, Canis. The meaning of this is king. Okay, and here this changes to, it is not König. Okay, somewhere people also say König, but this should be pronounced as Könis. Yeah, or another one you can take as, okay, let's remove this. This is Hernes, Hernes, and the meaning is honey. Okay, honey. Yeah. So one more example let's take for this, which is very easy to, you will hear this quite often. Fattest. Okay, fattest is like finished, done. You are done with it. So here at the end it is s. Okay, is fair, fair, dis. Okay, so this is about IG being at the end. Okay, but otherwise there are not much impact. Now let's go to another very important combination, not combination, the alphabet S. Yeah, so when it is in the beginning, initial letter, it is you can say first letter or something like that. Okay, then the sound is Z in English, Z. Okay, let's take example. Okay, sagen. Here this becomes Z. Okay, za, sagen. Yeah, sagen. Let's take another example. Okay, let me tell the meaning of this, because we have to build upon our vocab also, right? So this is sagen. The meaning of sagen is to say. Okay, if I'm saying something to you, it's jaga, and that is jagen. I am saying you something, the verb meaning. Yeah. So this is zona. Yeah, zona. Yeah. So again it changed, right, because it's in the beginning, at the end, not at the end, it's the beginning, right? We'll see the combination when, how it gets impacted when it is at end. Now let's take another example. Okay, so here again it is in the beginning, and this is pronounced as Z. Okay, Z, IE, I have already told English IE, and in German it is pronounced as E. Okay, this combination of EA is E. Okay, so this is Zeven. Yeah, Zeven. Sieben, that is 7, the numerical 7 yeah, in English 7. Yeah. So this is how it changes when you have S in the beginning, first letter. Now, when suppose it is end, okay, end of the word, the same S, yeah, the end at the end of the word. So let's take some more example for this as well. Okay, house, and the most important which you will use every single day. Okay, and this one, let me tell the meaning of this all first. Okay, house, house is English house, where you stay, right? And this is mus, mus, yeah, mus. This is s, yeah. So when this s comes at the end, okay, always it is s, so sound. Okay, this you have to keep in mind always. Yeah. All right. Now our most favorite one, I think we have to see is beta. Yeah. Let me take this beta. All right. Yeah. So beta. Yeah. So yeah. So when it is anywhere, okay, anywhere in the word. For example, if I'm saying course, yeah, I'm just copying pasting this because I'm using English keyboard. Yeah. So I have to paste this. Okay. So always the sound will be double S. I have told you in the beginning, always, right? So goes, and we can think of another example. Okay. Yeah. So this is wise. The meaning is white. Yeah. Wise. Yeah. Goes. Yeah. So that is how it is. And let's move quickly to another because we have some more to cover here in this class. And this will be end of alphabet and its combination in this class. And then we will read the text to reinforce our understanding. Yeah. So next category is this POW. Okay. And here I've seen people struggling when I should read it as fow, for in English, F, right? When it is ver, like, velocity or video, right? So when it is ver or when it is for. So here it's a general simple rule, okay? If it is a loan word, that is you are borrowing from English, for example, videos, yeah? And you can say was, yeah, or the villa, yeah. So if you are getting these words, some words are there in German also, like you will see this word, okay, in German. So now the sound will always be like in English it is video, yeah. Don't read it as videos, yeah. This is very important. And but if it is not a loan word, I mean this is not borrowed from English, if it is a native, like truly from German, then sound is for example, this will be sounding as for. So now let me go to another example, this simple one, Vater. Vater is father, so this is fa and ta, yeah, e a r last, so you have to not, don't stress it too much, just read it like fa ta. Okay, r is not that much, stressed. Yeah, so fata, yeah, fata. And let's take another example, our common one, Vogel. We have taken this example before, but that was in plural, yeah, but here it is singular, Vogel, Vogel, yeah. Vogel is word, yeah. And another example we can think of is full, yeah. So suppose something is full, the meaning is full. In German it is full, yeah. Again it is F, so keep that in mind, right? Hope this is clear. And now let's move to the next one. We can take, yeah, the next one is way, yeah, way. And here if we can think of this example, very simple one, Vasa, yeah. So here it is like wa, yeah, Vasa, Yeah, so always we can take another example as well, weg. Yeah, weg, weg. Yeah, again I'm telling this gay is at the end, so don't read it as weg. Okay, weg. Yeah, and this is a path, this is path or away, and this is water. Okay, and let's take another example, warten. Yeah, warten is to wait, you're waiting on someone, right? Waiting for someone. So here this is wa, so wa 10, warten. Yeah, all right, so now we have seen how S and Z plays with each other, right, interchangeably. So now let's take example, I think I have already covered for S, right? So now let's take for Z, Tisset in German. So everywhere when you see this guy, it is combination of T and S. That is ts, ts. For example, let me say sight is time. Yeah. And another example that you will use every day is like suga in English, but here it is pronounced as suka, suka. Yeah, suka. And that is about Tacit. And I think I have covered about this, so I'll not stress much on this. Okay, so if this S and P comes in the beginning, right, then it is sp. That's how you have to pronounce it. Yeah, so take one example, expression, not expression, it is expression. So this means to speak. Yeah, when you are speaking with someone, that is expression. Yeah, expression. Yeah, and another example we can think of is this one. Yeah, the meaning of this is to play, and how we will read, because again it is in the beginning. So spielen. So whenever you see the combination of this in the between, in the middle, or anywhere you see this is stressed, this is long. Okay, the sound will be not like spillen, not like that, spielen. Yeah, so it should be little longer. Yeah, don't make it very long, but yeah, of course it is long. Yeah, so another one we have seen before, that is S and T, and if it is at the beginning again, yeah, so it will be st. Yeah, let's take another example, Straße. Yeah, Straße, we have already seen that. Beta I don't have, so I'm just writing double S for beta. Okay, so this should be read as Straße. Yeah, Straße. Yeah, all right, hope till here it is very clear. There's nothing much, we have seen all this more often than not. And now let's take another example which is very common, and this is very important also to understand how this say and ha changes the sound. Okay, I had taken this example in the first class. Okay, or even this example I had taken. So if it is after, you know, the vowel, let me write I, E, and yeah, this. Okay, and even this one. Yeah, all. Yeah, but here you remember this is not now, this is a umlaut, o umlaut, and u umlaut. So you can just remove it for now. Just keep in mind these two alphabet. Okay, if this comes after these two, okay, so the sound will not never be anything other than s. Okay, yeah, so is. Okay, how will you pronounce it? Like this, is in English. Yeah, is. So here this is, this is mills. Yeah, mills. Yeah, mills is milk, is I. Yeah, we can take some more example for this. Let's take list. Yeah, list. This is light. Yeah, this particular word is light, and here because again it is coming after, you see, this particular letter, that is E in German. Yeah, So after that, if it comes, then sound is s. Okay, so list. Yeah. Now let's move to another combination. Okay, so let me cut this, put it here, take this from here, put it here. So this combination I comma, sorry, I comma E. For this particular verb, if it is coming after this, then the sound will be s. Okay, so like mills, list, is. Okay, is, and here you can see how it is pronounced in English. All right. So now let's come back and see when it is, after another variable. Say for example, a. I'm telling in English. Yeah. So in German, a, o, u, and au. Yeah. This is pronounced as au, au. Okay. I think I have told this or not. We will take example for this as well. So if you see this seha after these verbs, okay, yeah, then the sound, sorry, here it is seha, then the sound, okay, is like okay, okay. So for example, if I say this, let's take example and then I will tell the meaning. Machen, Buch, Auk, yeah, Auk, Doc, yeah, Doc. So here you see this comes after this particular one, here after A, here after U, right, which is this combination. You see this combination. So here always it will be like in Hindi it is kh, it should come from your throat. Yeah, Doc, Auk, Machen, okay, Buch, yeah. So that is how it should be. Yeah. So when I say book, yeah, so book should come from here. Book, machen. So it's not like machen, machen. It should be like that. Okay. When you hear more, you will find that it's like this. Machen. Yeah. So that's how it is. Yeah. So now let's come back to this and see another example, which is also very important. Okay. And that one is seha. Yeah. So it is anywhere the sound will be in English like you have s. Yeah. So for example, shule. Yeah. The sound is sa and then u le, shule. And the meaning is school in English. Yeah. Take another example, that is schreiben. Yeah, schreiben. So this means to write. Okay. How I pronounce it? Sha, ra, I. This two a and e sound is this together. I have told many times by now. This is I. So schreiben. Yeah, that's how it is. All right, so what is left? I think I have covered most of the thing as far as I remember. And if you encounter anything, put in the comment which you find very difficult. Maybe I will cover that in next classes. Okay, when you see this video, just put in a comment which one you find difficult, and then maybe I will clear it in any other class, or yeah, we'll prepare another video for that as well. Okay, so now let's take another one. This is also important. Let me rub this first. Yeah. So now this seke, se ka, se ka. So the sound is ka. Okay. In Hindi and in German ka. Okay. So let's take an example for this. And this is bakken. This is suka. Already we have seen this. Okay. So this both together is ka. Okay. So this is bakken. This is suka. And you see, because of this se and ka, vowel, this particular vowel is not pronounced long. Okay, this is short. That's the impact of this particular, that we will see 2, 3 or 4 example. We will see that how some words will impact the vowel, how it will be very fast. You should not say like baken. No, it's baken. Yeah, baken. Suka, suka. Yeah, baken, because this particular thing has impacted this particular thing, right? Seka has impacted this vowel, and it will not be ah, it will be ah. Okay, baken, baken. Yeah, suka. That was it for this one. Let's take another example here, because I want to cover the sound also, that whether it will be lengthy vowel or short vowel. That's why we will cover this all in 2, 3 example, even the length of the sound also. This is very important because I have seen people are struggling very hard. Okay, whether I should pronounce this vowel long or short, that we will see. For example, let's take this, our favorite umlaut. Yeah, so here let's take example. Yeah, mana, we have already seen this before. Umlaut is a, so this is ma, and this, you see here, double consonant, it is repeating. So when you see a repeat, this becomes very, very fast. Okay, this becomes very fast. So this is not mana. No, that's not right. So you have to pronounce it quick. Mana, mana, mana. Okay, if umlaut should be quick. Mana. Okay, and let's another example. Let's take. Okay, this is plural of bal. Bal is let me write it both here for you. Okay, so here this is English ball. Okay, but here in German it is read as bal, bal. And now here you see, because again there are two consonant which is repeating, right? So here this will be short. Okay, so this will be pronounced as bella, bella, not like bella. No, that's not right again. So it should be bella. Okay, similar is the case here. So here again L is repeating 2 times, right? So this should not be like bal. No, bal. Yeah, bal. So that is the impact of, you know, consonant repeating. Yeah, but if suppose they are not consonant, we have vowel. Okay, for example, this a, okay, is after one single, for example, consonant. Okay, so how we will pronounce it then? Yeah, so let's take this example: spet, spet, not aspet, spet, 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 like that you have to pronounce. Yeah, so this will be long, because here it's single consonant. When it is double, then it will be short, this vowel. This is not, and this will be very short. Okay, when you have a repetition. If it was like this, then it would have been very short, but because it's only one, so it will be spat, spatter. Yeah, or I can take another beautiful example. Okay, this is very, very useful when you go to market here in Germany. Okay, this one. Yeah, so this is called Käse, Käse. Yeah, Käse. Yeah, so this is long, you can see very easily, right? So this was about umlaut, and similar will be the case for, you know, umlaut also. Let's take one example quickly and cover this as well, so that you are clear. Okay, so umlaut, and let's say, okay, yeah. So here again you can see that, let me first combine this properly. Okay, so here again you see this double T. Yeah, so this will be quick, this will be a short. It's not say it for long. Yeah, it should be very short. Goethe, Goethe. Yeah, so but otherwise it will be long. If it is not repeated or consonants, then it will be, you know, for example, which one I can say for long. Okay, our favorite one. Yeah, so yeah, schön, Yeah, schön. So this one is very lengthy. Yeah, this one is very long, this vowel. And this sound of this O umlaut is long because here you don't have repeated consonant like tete or consonant following after this. Okay, many consonant following, then it will be long, like short. But here it is just one, right? So it will be, this will be long. So schön, yeah, schön, yes, schön. It's very beautiful. Yeah. All right, I think we have covered most of it. I know this video is going to be a little lengthy, okay, because I had planned to cover all these in one, okay, so that you can just watch all this in your free time again and again to get, you know, used to of all this. And the last combination, which is very, very important, is this ow. You have heard this in one movie, Indian movie, right? Oh, you can comment in chat which one I'm trying to refer. Yeah. So let's take one example. Okay. So this is auto. Yeah. The sound is ow. Yeah. So anywhere you it can come. Okay. So the sound will be ow. Yeah. So auto, not auto in English. This is auto. Ow toe. Yeah, auto. Another example we can say, we have already seen this, right? So here the combination here also you can say ow, and this becomes house. Yeah, house. And because s is coming at the end, so always s, it will be s. Yeah, so house. Next category, quickly we can cover. I think I have already told you. So oi, and this is oigo. This example I have given many times, right? And another one I can think of is a umlaut and and u. Yeah, so let me take this again, a umlaut, and right here. Let me remove this and the next line. Yeah. So here, if you see this and this, both sound will be similar. Oi. Yeah. So let's take a plural of house. Okay. This house, the many houses. Here in German, the plural is like this. I will tell you. Okay. Häuser. Yeah. Häuser. Yeah. Häuser. So houses, how it will be pronounced? Häuser. Yeah, Häuser. And let's take another example. This word, let me copy paste and put it here. And okay, and put it here like this. Okay. So mouse is there, the plural, Mäuse. Okay. So like that. So with this, I think I have completed most of it. If there something which is left out, you can comment. If you have any doubts that you're not able to, you know, pronounce it correctly, then you can put here in the comment that, okay, then I will probably take that. And also I have covered, you know, some words where you can see how it is impacting the vowel, whether it should be long or short, right? So I hope you will take care of those. You will hear it again and again, and make sure that it is, you know, the right stretch of vowel. It should not be over stretched or less stretched, less listened. Okay, it's not be very short or it's not be too long, but when it requires to be long, you have to make sure that it is long. Okay, with this we end this class, and next class will be to read stories, taking in account all what we have learned. And I hope you have really enjoyed it. If I was very fast or slow, please comment so that in next video we can take care of those things. Hope you have liked it. If you have liked it, please give a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and we will meet again in the next class. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.